Hello. Yes, good morning everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So today I want us to start off with the chart on our screen. This is Euro USD. Today is the first day of the week. We want to start off from the weekly chart. Let's see what we expect to be happening. So on this chart we do have here, we have a very good level there, a very good support here. So this was a support previously, this was a resistance previously. We had a resistance there previously. The price opened here, closed above. As we're speaking now, the price is still above the same place. So the previous scan, the price continued up. It came back up to the same place. It tried going back down, but then it ended up closing above. So somehow we are still being contained above 1.19052, 1.18735. So we'd expect a continuation upwards. We expect price to continue up at least up to around 1.22447. So if you're on this chart now, keep looking for buy positions. Expect price to continue up at least up to this point. The next chart which I want us to look at is GBP USD. So on this chart, this is bullish. If you check the weekly chart, you can see that the previous the price actually went somehow to the upper side. If we minimize this, we do have a level here. We have a very good resistance level at this price. And then you also have, this is a very good zone where if the price can come back up to, then this will give us the ideal place where we want to look for a sell from. So technically we do expect price to continue up to this point, 1.42358. If the price can come back nicely up to that point, then that is what will give us a good place to look for a sell from. So we'll just be waiting to see what happens. We are watching for price within that range. If it comes to that point, we'll be looking for a sell. If it does not come back to that point, then that may mean we are now heading to the lower side without having to pull back again up to the same place. So that's my view on the weekly chart. We do have a trend line which looks really interesting here. So this is the trend, the one I'm talking about. As it is now, we expect price to continue down at least up to this trend line. We expect price to continue down at least up to this trend line. If the price goes beyond this point, then this will mean we are continuing even lower up to this point here. So expect price to continue down and even break below this trend line so that it can pull back again up to the same place before we can pick a sell position. We are expecting that sell to take us at least up to 1.27607. So if you're on this chart now, this should give us the correct place to look for a sell from. This is going to be a very good place where we want to look for a sell from. So our next chart is USDJPY. USDJPY. So this chart so far we did expect a sell. We expected price to continue to the lower side. We did expect price to continue to the lower side. That has not happened just yet. We had this trend line here from this point all the way, and then we had this support here. So what we wanted to happen, we wanted price to give us a good place to sell from here. That has not happened. We still expect price to give us the correct place to look for a sell from. So if the price can come back nicely up to the same place, then that will give us the correct place to look for a sell. So if the price can get to the upper trend line, the one where we're looking at now, then that will give us the correct place where we want to look for a sell from. So as it is now, wait for that sell. As I've mentioned, if the price goes above this trend line, then that will give us a good place to look for a buy from, at least up to this point. Then our next level is this, and then our next target is this. These are the places where if the price can come back up to, then they're going to give us the correct place to look for a trade from. Our next chart is SPX500, SP500. So it should be here. But this chart is bullish. I don't recommend a sell whatsoever. If you are looking at this chart, you should keep looking for more buy positions, keep looking for more buy orders. Wait for a clear breakout beyond this point here. Wait for price to break clearly above 3946.8. If the price breaks above this point, wait for a pullback before the price can continue even higher. So just wait for this pullback, wait for price to clearly ascend and break beyond the level which I've mentioned. If it can go above this point, 3946.8, then that will give us the ideal place where we want to look for a trade from. So that is it for this chart. We look at Brent oil. So Brent oil closed as a continuation candle. We do expect price to continue upwards. The candle which we had last week, this one, this is a bullish continuation candle, and what it simply means is the price may likely continue up, at least up to this point. So if you look at this chart, the way I'm drawing them, you can see that we have levels here, and then we have this. This is like a very good trend line. So we had some support, we had a support, we had a support, there's a break, we had a resistance, then there's a break above. So as it is now, we are actually expecting a break beyond this level, these two zones, 72.305, 71.433. Then we'll watch for a pullback before the price can continue up, at least up to 85.125. So that would mean this is the correct place to look for a buy from. Does that make sense? So if you're on this chart now, expect a continuation to the upper side. Expect price to continue much higher, at least up to 85.125. Our next symbol and the last one for the day is gold. So gold is bearish. We are in an active downtrend. The price continues to move to the lower side. This is perfectly in line with what we said previously. This is the levels we are looking for price at. This is the place where we actually want price to get up to. So if you're on this chart now, expect price to continue down at least up to this trend line. So expect a continuation much lower. Expect price to continue lower, at least up to this point. But if it is to pull back, then this is the correct place where we want to look for a sell from. If the price pulls back upwards, then this will be the ideal place where we want to look for a sell from. So just expect price to come back up to this point, so that we pick a sell. We are expecting that sell to take us up to this trend line. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the center. So thank you. See you.